So this is from April the 30th, a Sunday. Don't judge. I did a maintenance day. This was adding in some granular fertilizer to all of my babies outdoors. I just wanted to give them a little extra So I'm giving a handful of granular fertilizer and then I'm massaging it in on the top layer of the soil around the plant, making sure they're getting all of that love. Once I was done with that, I then went in with some straw mulching. I'm giving each one of my babies a thick layer of straw mulch to protect them from this heat that we are now experiencing in Southern California now in the late of June and early July. So happy I did that because it's protecting them from not drying out and keeping that moisture locked in. Please do this. Here I'm using straw, not hay. Now, I've seen some people do dried leaves. I didn't have anything available. I did get some straw. I looked at a lot of reviews of the brand that I have. And when it comes to the seeding, some of them have like weed seeds and stuff like that. The one that I have didn't have a lot of bad reviews of that. So I got it and I'm thankful because I got 2 bags of it and I'm not going to need straw for a minute. Here is the final results. I will admit that I did go back in and add in a little bit of a thicker layer, but I just want you to see what it looks like. And let me tell you, head over to my Instagram because these pepper plants are not this size anymore. It is so much growth. I was not done on Sunday. I had more work to do. Now I'm back indoors and I'm potting up my bean plants and my tomato plants. I am right now just making my own soil mix, nothing too major. 1 part compost, 1 part cocoa coir, and a bit of perlite. And I'm trying to be careful. That's why I'm making that face because I know dang well I need to have on a mask when you're messing with perlite. You have to be careful. It is not good for the lungs. But anyway, mixing this in, really well and thoroughly before I add in my worm castings. And then I'm adding in a bit of this biotone organic fertilizer granular that is really, really good for seedlings. I'm not going to go into full detail of potting up my bean plants and my tomato plants. I know y'all know this. I always start seeds with multiple in each cells, then I thin them out, and once I thin them out, I only pick 2 plants that I want to pop up, and usually, and as always, they're the best looking ones. My bean plants, I decide to pot them up in the peat moss pots because they are biodegradable. And bean plants' roots are very sensitive, and I knew when it comes to transplanting them outdoors, I can just transplant them fully out like that. The tomato plants, I did a little bit in between the two. So some of them were in the peat moss pots, some of them were potted up in plastic pots, but very, very simple process. It doesn't take a lot. Once I was finished with that, I just added them under my grow lights, and it was time to start thinning out my cucumber and my squash plants. Again, not going into detail. Y'all know this process too. The best man is going to survive and the rest is going to go in the compost. So now that I'm back from the compost, you see me just admiring this mulching work that I did outdoors. But that is it of this Sunday maintenance vlog of the garden. And I wanted to show y'all the future. This is here early July, end of June, and you see all of this growth. It's the fertilizing, it's the mulching, it's the watering, it's the care.